Okay, we're back again with myself, Nat. Well, it's actually on this side.
Nat, it's me over here.
I can be Nat if you want me to be.
No, don't be Nat because you're not good looking enough.
Ooh boy. Fences.
Oh yeah, Fences. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Based on the stage play.
And based on a stage play. Starring Denzel Washington and Viola Davis.
Wonderful.
Great actress. It's about a guy in the 50s, is it?
1950s, set in the 1950s,
yeah. And it's basically most of his working life, and it's really a good stage play actually. But I've never actually seen the stage play myself. But you can tell it's a stage play.
No, it's very little has changed in terms of the film and the stage. It's basically the stage set is different, but it's basically like the play, isn't it?
No, I think what Bel's saying, the moment you watch it, the first few minutes, 5 minutes, you can tell it's going to be a stagey.
You know, it was based on stage play just by the fact that it's constant dialogue.
It's not going to move too much.
Yeah.
Augustus Wilson is the guy who wrote the play.
And it's directed by Denzel Washington.
And he's written the screenplay for this, Augustus Wilson, as well. So his play came out in 1983. So it's quite a long time since.
Did you know that on the stage play that Denzel Washington and Viola Davis played the same parts?
Really?
Yep.
Lawrence Fishburne did one as well, as Max. Not Max, as Troy.
No, I don't mean for the whole length of the run of the show.
Oh, right.
But they did play the parts on the stage as well.
All right. Oh, yes, I know that. I thought you meant play both parts. I was thinking how they do that, switching over here and there.
That's weird. That's
yeah, that would be really weird.
Vice versa, as some people say. That's
Denzel Washington in a dress.
Vice versa.
Vice versa.
Vice versa, yeah.
No, I'm moving the head as well like this.
Vice versa.
Vice versa. It's Lawrence Fishburne as well, my mate. He's
yeah, the guy they keep on
Lawrence
harassing.
Fishburne's not in the film, is he? Are you talking about?
No, he did a stage play as well of Troy.
Okay.
What's the name of the character?
Troy. Denzel Washington plays Troy, and Viola Davis plays Rose.
Yeah, but then you got his son, who's youngest son is Corey.
Isn't the character called Bone? I think
Bone.
Or it might be the actor's name.
Bone sounds early.
Denzel Washington's character is basically the background story is that when he was about 11, he left home, he got in the wrong crowd, he went to jail for a period of time, came back out, meets Viola Davis. This is not in the film, but this is the background that you get to understand. Meets Viola Davis, who then becomes his wife, and obviously he helps raise two children, and it's all about the fact that he's trying to raise the two children and keep a job down, and how obviously has the conflicts that family life brings. So, at the end of the day, you look back on your own family, if you're a married man like me with children, you think, well, what is my life all about? Is it good enough that I've brought up two children and then I kept a steady job? It's all about that. The good parts and the ugly parts of family life, it's all in the film. Obviously got a lot of emotional connections to that. And, as I say, it's like the play, and if you enjoy the play, you'll enjoy the movie. I've never seen the play personally. I don't know whether you guys, I don't think Bal said you haven't seen it, but
I haven't seen it, no. I would like to, actually.
Yeah.
Not now. I wouldn't like to know. I've seen the movie.
I would still like to see how it's changed from being on film and how it's changed from being on in the play itself. I
thought it was good. Yeah, it was steady. It was nice. His performance is good. Everyone's good in it, and it sheds a little bit of. It reminded me a bit about how I can relate to some kind of immigrants coming to this country, from our community, that would be in like really difficult jobs, and they get paid by cash, and some of them gave their cash to their missus, and just like they would give them the money.
Yeah, I think it was that thing back then. Yeah, let that happen.
Yeah, it was kind of like that kind of. All he has is every week he just buys that vodka little bottle.
Yeah.
Goes for a drink, buys a vodka bottle, and then brings potatoes and stuff, and then slaps the money on Viola Davis's desk and just says, "There you go."
That's it. That slaps her ass.
They don't even have a television, do they? And they're just talking about his son's trying to convince him to buy a television to watch baseball, because he's reflecting on his past as what his life could have been, because he's a baseball player that didn't make it.
He had the talent to do it, but for some reason, I can't remember. I don't
It was
think
because he
explains.
thought, oh, it's because I'm black and that's why they're not choosing me. Even though the wife, Viola Davis, she keeps on saying it's not because you're black, it's because of the fact that you're too old for it.
Yeah.
But
And
always
that's why he
says-
has a real big problem with his
Yeah,
son going
yeah.
for any kind of sports.
Yeah.
'Cause he
His son
says
plays American football as well as tries to do baseball. doesn't he?
gridiron.
Yeah.
So he goes. He's like, I'm still better than them. Look what their average is, and look what my average was, and look what what I used to hit at my age, and what they hit. And
Doesn't towards the end, doesn't his older brother recall his dad hitting the baseball out of the park and stuff? He said he wouldn't just try to hit a home run; he'd try and hit it out of the stadium and all that.
So would you say that he is Denzel Washington's angry character, or the Troy Maxon, the character's playing? Would you say he's an angry?
I would
Yes.
say it's more the fact that he's just resentful for the fact that he feels he could have done more and he's held back because even when it starts off, he's on about he wants to be a driver and there's only white guys who are driving the truck while you got the black guys and colored guys who basically at the back picking up the garbage. Yeah, I think he's very resentful. He's got some kind of racist streak in that he thinks that he's always been held back because he's white. I mean, that'd be crazy.
Because he's white.
Yeah.
Hello. Did you watch the same
because he's
film?
black.
He's watching White Man's Burden.
Yeah. But his son, on the other hand, doesn't have that feeling. He feels that he can do more. And this is why he always has a problem with his dad telling him, oh, just because you were held back doesn't mean I need to be held back. I can go up my own. I can be this person. I can do that. And dad's always a person, maybe he doesn't believe in his son, or just the fact that he resents that his son might actually get a chance. So he's been holding him back every time. And the same way he's seen his son grow up, because this is based through a few decades of his life. Now, while his son's growing up, he's seen everything he could have been, which makes him more resentful for his own life.
So he starts hitting the bottle a lot, doesn't he?
A little bit, but I don't think it really said he was an
doesn't become a
alcoholic.
drunk. He doesn't
He
become
doesn't
a drunk.
go a typical drunk like Hollywood style, but he has a. It's a story. I mean,
Otherwise, what are you going to say? He never has a ring.
no,
The only guilt he has is the fact that he used his brother's how can I put it? His brother's compensation for injury during the war to help him get the house, because he does say that to Viola. Viola Davis's character Rose, his
'cause
wife.
he feels however hard he's worked, he hasn't done it himself. The house, he says it's my house, but he's always reminded that it's the means of how he got there is a lot to do with Bubba. Yes, the thing is he's I mean, the reason why I was asking about do you think he's angry, because he was saying that he thought he wasn't angry, and all other reviewers were asking him, do you think the character's angry? Do you think the character's angry?
He's angry in his own way.
He's irritated, I think, a bit more than angry. There's some anger there.
No, I would say if it was me, I would look at the character. If I put myself in his shoes, I would say that he was disappointed that he hadn't achieved a lot more in life, and that he is disappointed that he feels a debt to his brother, that without his brother he wouldn't be where he is. So he feels in a way a failure to a degree, and then he's looking at his life and thinking, have I achieved enough by bringing up 2 children and having a wife that's been loyal to me all this time?
He's held back in certain ways because of the racism at the time, and I don't know, his brother, his brother's affliction is
Isn't it a brain injury he receives?
yeah, it kind of
And post-traumatic what do you call it?
PTSD.
I thought he had his
PTS.
head blown off or something.
No, he had
Bullet in the head.
They're part of it damaged some way, shrapnel, but he has, they're living with that. They're kind of slightly coming to terms, or still living with the fact that his brother's got this thing, and he's going through life as somebody who's constantly ill, needs care and attention.
And that's a bit of the antagonism between him and his wife, because obviously she feels he should be in a home being looked after and cared for, and Troy, Denzel Washington's character, feels as though he's quite happy for his brother to be free, not locked up as he sees it in an institution being looked after. He feels it's better for him to remain as he is. But his wife Rose says, "No, I don't think that's right."
She gives a nice, steady, good performance.
She does. A lot of
she won the BAFTA.
Is it best supporting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Would you reckon that's a correct category for her?
Well, it would be, innit? She's not the main. I don't know.
Most of the scenes are between Denzel and Viola Davis's character, aren't they? The majority of the scenes.
No, I mean it depends how you class it. She could
I
be
think
best.
you only really get like something weird, like you only get either a leading and a non-leading character in the film itself. There's never a leading actress unless the film was about the actress.
Really?
Something like that, I think it is.
So is that the same thing that applies to the Dev Patel in Lion?
Like, I don't know, do you ever see two leading performers getting Best Actor and Actress?
On the same movie?
Yeah.
I can't. There must have been one.
There's loads, but I can't remember off the top
Because
of my head.
there's always going to be one leading actor or one leading person in the entire film. So the war's going to go to them. So I don't know how it would work out. Oh, that's the leading actress. That was more like... well,
I don't know.
Well, can I ask you guys a question then? In Lion, right? Is it Dev Patel? Have I got that right?
yeah.
Isn't he the main character? How
Yeah,
can he
but he's still going for a sport, and I don't know why.
You know what?
I don't know why.
I think it depends on what the film.
Have you seen Lion?
Studio
Yeah.
lobby.
Sorry about Mo. Who's the main character in the film?
Him?
So how could he be supporting?
I don't know. You tell me.
Nicole Kidman was in that film, isn't she?
I don't think she's going to be the main.
No, but she would be classed as supporting.
No, she's
Technically,
supporting.
she is.
She's nominated for supporting, so she is classed.
So who's the lead in anything in that?
no one's the lead. It's probably everyone's a supporting actor there. They're just
That
the camera.
doesn't make sense.
The
Bowser
camera's
the
the
film.
The camera's the main actor.
On a scale, I would say it was very good in terms of the acting performances. If you're into acting and you want to see great acting, then this is the film for you. And if you've seen the stage play as well, it's worth seeing the film. And I don't know, how can you say, like the character in the film, Bono, says some fences are put up to keep people in and some fences are put up to keep people out. So you're either going to like this film or you're not going to like it. But I think it's a hit. It's a hit. I think it's going to be very good.
Hit.
Yeah, I think it's very good. I would recommend.
I would say it's good for me. I enjoy the dialogue. It was good, but great performances and just pretty decent. I mean, nothing spectacular, not rubbish, just good.
Personally, I thought it was very good, just like Nat. And a lot of it, not sure if it went on too long or the dialogue was too much, because sometimes you miss quite a bit if you're not really keeping up with it, or it literally is like a stage play. It's constant dialogue, constantly, until but it keeps the flow. It does, but it is very stagey, as there's only so many set pieces. You're literally going around the house. You're not really going anywhere else. And even you can see where in the stage where they must have an interval, or when they went on to something else, you'd get like a little clip of this on the outside, or it was somewhere set or something like that, and then it will go on from there again into a different situation. But that's what they mainly did.
I mean, do you think it would have been better that the viewer may think better off if we were watching the stage play anyway, rather than watching the movie?
I don't know. I think the movie allows people who don't invariably go to the theatre to enjoy something that they would ordinarily not see.
Yeah.
And I think that's an important part of the film.
People like us, yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I go to the theatre, but I haven't had the opportunity to see
I
Fences.
don't go as much.
You don't always have the opportunity to actually go and see things, especially if they're phone in Broadway or somewhere else where you can't even go to.
The West.
But the dialogue was a lot better than Quentin Tarantino.
Maybe if they spiced a bit of Quentin Tarantino into Fences.
Splice some Quentin Tarantino.
The N word would be
QT.
Oh yeah, that would be terrible.
The N word would be saying,
That'll be everywhere.
It'll be everywhere. I know it said a little bit in this movie, but
But not like that. But it's
it's
used in
Not
context.
used
I
in
think.
that context.
Yeah, I mean, in this movie, it said on relevant issues, and you think, yeah, you know, the character would say that.
Unlike Quentin Tarantino, he just used it explicitly for no reason.
Yeah, which is like,
Which is,
Hey, where's the cocoa, man? Is it time for the cocoa break?
I think it's time for just to end that. So it's a good night from me.
Good night from me.
good night for me.
And yet, in the film, obviously, I don't know whether I can say this, but
No, sorry.
and something happens in the film which you think
You were fine there.
You will find at that point.
You will find at that point that obviously the character then has
No, I mean-
a lot of flaws, and you know that's basically how I see it from a family perspective. You know.
You just watched Let's Talk Shorts, night reviews. Either hit the like button or the hate button, just don't ignore us, or leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you want more content. Either way, leave a comment down below. Thank you.